good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Phins Show. I am your host, Miss Phins. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Hit that like button on your way in. Hit that like button. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Hit it. Hit it already. Jeez. My Lord. Hit it. Oh, man. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. Much appreciated to all of you guys coming through. I appreciate your patience too, guys. It's been a little rough this week. Been under the weather, so I haven't had a chance to actually get everything squared away for us. So I apologize, but I thank you guys. I thank you for always supporting Miss Fans. You guys are literally the best. Like, there is no Miss Fans without you guys. Like, I can't. I don't know how much more to say it. Like, you guys literally keep the lights going, and if it wasn't for you guys, man, you know what I mean? Like, thank you. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button, guys. Thank you so much. Shout out to Michelle, our awesome member, man. Talk about day one. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Michelle. Thank you for using all the very beautiful emojis. Another one of our members, Joe Riz. Welcome. Good morning, Miss Fitz. Good morning, Joe. I will take this next 10 seconds to say this, and then I'm moving on. People, I'm Miss Fitz. I don't do nothing to nobody except bring you joy and laughter. Okay? But I'm also not going to crucify everybody. So anybody that feels some type of way for me having Joe here, he supports me. Uh, maybe did he do, some stuff that would have been like, okay. I don't know details. I don't care. I'm moving on and I'm not giving energy. All I will say is let's be kind to each other, guys. Life is lifing. You see what I mean? Life is lifing. So let's just focus on that and let's keep it moving. And everybody's always welcome here over here with Miss Phins. I just wanted to go ahead and say that. So thank you guys for coming through. Shout out to everybody on Twitter and Twitch. Thank you. I was subscriber number 100. Pretty cool. Look at that. Wow, she remembers. What's up, Shake Bunny Lance? I see y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go into the new 2025 2026 season. We all know what that means. Smart football! Yay! But with that, there's also something that's awesome about Miss Fans, and that is our 4th annual Miss Fans Fantasy Football. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing it back. 12 lucky participants are going to be able to go ahead and join, guys. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all come through. I'm very excited. It's going to be very easy, guys. I'm thinking about doing the draft the week of, obviously. I'm not doing that next week. You got to wait for 53. But it's going to be the week of. So it's going to either be Monday, the Labor Day, like towards the end of the day, obviously, because everybody's going to be tired, to Tuesday or Wednesday. One of those 3 days will be our Miss Fans Fantasy Football Draft. But I do have 12 slots, guys. If you want to go ahead and join, hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Instagram. You have my website. Not my website yet. You have my email, missfins@yahoo.com. Either way, guys. It is a paid league, guys, so please keep that in mind. We're still bringing back our free Pick'ems challenge. So if y'all want to go ahead and do it, definitely go ahead and sign up. I gotta set it up this weekend, so that's why I can't give you guys the links yet. But I will definitely go ahead and be setting that up this weekend so we can have it shiny and bright on Monday. But again, guys, it is going to be another year, a fourth annual Miss Phins Fantasy Football Pick'ems League. And what is up with this camera? Okay, bear with me, guys. Anyways, so yeah, so we're definitely gonna be doing it, guys, and I'm gonna be very happy to have you guys. So if you definitely want to get into fantasy football, again, it's gonna be a paid league. So keep that in mind. The winner last year was Mr. Was it Concrete? I'm pretty sure it was Concrete who won last year. Yeah, Concrete won the fantasy football, and Vicinity won the Pick'ems challenge. That was pretty cool. So, guys, as you know, this is a great way to support the channel, and it's a great way for you guys to turn your money and triple it. I don't know. I can't do math right now. It's too early. So yeah, give me 1 second, guys. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I got robbed in both last season. Y'all are too much, man. Y'all are too much. Oh, yeah, we're gonna tweak the transactions. I can't be having people with 85 million transactions. Nah, Cap for life. I love you, man, but bro, like seriously. um. So yeah. So like I said, let me make sure I write it down so I remember. With my, of course, you already know, Miami Dolphins pen. The draft is gonna be September 1st, which is the Monday. The Tuesday, which is the second, or the third, which is the Wednesday. I know that um, Michelle said Monday or Wednesday works, which is good. So we'll definitely go ahead and do that. Well, I gotta see where everybody's at, but yes. So for sure, for sure, for sure, if you're already in here, you know for sure you're gonna join. I got robbed in both last year. Okay, so it's gonna be 12 slots, guys. I know I have Michelle. She says she's doing it for the paid fantasy league, which is great. Joe said he's doing it too. Okay. Anybody else that's in here that wants to go ahead and let me know? Oh, well, I already know Cap for Life. He's been bugging me for like a couple of weeks, which is great. Thank you for Cap for Life because he's been able to keep me in track. So thank you, man. I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, so definitely we got at least three. I know at least one of my brothers. If not two, I'm gonna make two of them join. We'll see. But yeah, guys, we're gonna have that league. Again, the draft is gonna be September 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. It's gonna be live. You already know how we do it here. The draft will be live. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. What's up, Adam S in the building? Let's go. Another one of our awesome members. I'm determined to win this year. Hey, girl, you got it. You know what I mean? You got it. I believe in you. I believe in you. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be the fantasy football for this season. It's gonna be 12 teams. It is paid. I'm gonna work out the numbers by this weekend and set everything up so that way I can send you guys the link. And then it gives us about a week for us to you know, put our draft boards and things like that. So I want to make sure we always do it the week of the season anyway. So you guys already know. Also, bringing it back, we have League Wide Wednesdays every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Color and I will be back for season 4. Can y'all believe this? Season 4? Oh, I love it. I love it. So we will be back season 4 of League Wide Wednesdays. He's again, a great supporter of the channel. It's gonna be awesome. As you guys see, we are working on another show for Big Tuesdays at 6. We'll be figuring out when would be the best we'll keep you updated, guys. For sure. I think that's gonna be a great show, obviously, as well. Hey, I got new stuff for you guys this season. So we're gonna make it happen, guys. And I appreciate all special shout out to all the members. You guys keep us keep us going. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now let's get to going, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, these Dolphins. I haven't reacted to the game versus the Lions because I'm like, ah, ah, we won. I'm not mad. You know what I mean? I'm not mad. I'm not. Why would I be? I mean, shoot, we won. And if we're being honest, like, we look pretty good doing it too. Shout out to the Dolphins. I mean, way to not giving out. Granted. I get it. It was the Lions backups versus our backups. We know this. Overall, though, I like seeing all the other players. Um, Besides us. One standout for sure, back to back weeks. Ollie Gordon the second, man. I feel like we found our bruiser back. You've heard me say it, we need somebody that can consistently go between the tackles. The great thing about Chen is his agility to go inside and outside. If we can have Ollie Gordon be that in between tackles, running back, oh my God, that's gonna be amazing. So I'm liking what I'm seeing from him. 10 carries for 50 yards, longest was 19. That's what I'm talking about. Um, Aaron Sharp can too. I was like, oh, okay, I see you, Aaron, trying to get in here, trying to get something going. We know this, guys. We're about to have the 53-man cut happen this upcoming week. There's going to be a lot of guys that don't make this team, about 40 of them. We got to see what the priorities end up being for the Dolphins. I'm going to discuss that more like Monday. Because if I'm not mistaken, the cuts are Tuesday. So I got to double check on that. But I believe it's going to be on Tuesday, the cuts. But either way, it was pretty good. One thing I will say though, no matter who we've had in our offense, the Dolphins have been able to consistently put up 24 points in back-to-back weeks. I get it. It's preseason, but that was something that we were struggling and putting up points consistently. So I like that I'm seeing some consistency in the offense. You know what I mean? I like that. That's a good thing. That's a good way to move forward. Miss Fitz, do you think we have a better chance to beat Daniels than Richardson? I think we can beat either one, to be honest with you. Um, I don't think that the Colts having any issue with, their quarterback who they decide to be number one, making it Daniels over Richardson. Richardson is still so young. He's still developing. I think that they want him to be fully healthy. If I'm the Colts, I kind of understand. They want him to be fully healthy, fully healthy. He's dealt with several injuries in the last few years. So if you really want him to be fully healthy, I can see why they would want to get somebody like, whether people like it or not, Daniel Jones is a veteran. After your rookie contract, you are automatically a veteran. Doesn't mean you're good, but it just means that you're no longer a rookie. That's what you gotta have. That's what you gotta do, right? He is a veteran. He has the most experience. It makes sense that they will go with Daniel Jones, at least for now. And the good thing is that, guess what? If it doesn't work with Jones, they still have Richardson. So there you go. We better beat Daniels. That dude sucks. Michelle says that's funny. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. But anyhow, back to real quick, just to go over the Dolphins Lions game. Another guy that stood out to me that I thought was actually pretty good um, was Theo Weiss Jr. Man. Uh, he did good, from my opinion. He did good from it doesn't matter who was throwing to him. Do we have our fourth receiver, ladies and gentlemen, Theo? I know Tosh. You guys know me. I want Tosh Washington to make this team. I want him. That's who I want. Right now in the depth chart, they have it as wide receiver one, Tyreek. We know this. Two is gonna be Waddle. Three is gonna be Nick Westbrook, Ikine. But behind those guys, you got Jalen Wright, Malik Washington. I mean, sorry, you have Malik Washington, D. Estrick, Eric Azukama, Tosh Washington, Theo Weiss, Andrew Armstrong. Malik, in my opinion, he's 53. He's gonna make it. D. Estrick is another one that I think he actually more than likely will make it. Eric Azukama, I think if he makes the 53-man roster, it's gonna be for special teams. I don't think that he's gonna make it as a wide receiver, which leads me to believe that Tosh Washington is gonna get that nod. Plus, Theo Weiss could be that last receiver that we keep. Now, the question is, do we keep seven receivers? Do we keep six receivers? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna compare and contrast next week what we've kept for the last few years, just so you guys could see like the mindset of McDaniel when it comes to the emphasis of what position we quote unquote value more or feel like we need a little bit more depth in. And I'm gonna show you guys that next week. But am I surprised? Would I be surprised if we saw seven receivers? No. And if we do, like I said, Eric, it's really gonna be more like maybe like a practice squad guy. Theo could end up in the practice squad too, if we're gonna be honest. But I think Tosh got a position, D. Eskridge, Malik, and then Theo could be that sneaky last one to get that position too. Eskridge looked good against the Lions. Yeah, yeah. Joe says Weiss is the end of Ezukama. Ezukama, man, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I had a high ceiling as far as his you know ability and what his upside was, and not seeing that happen and come through. I'm very disappointed because I think he's got talent. I'm not seeing it. Now we've seen him in special teams. He's actually been pretty decent for us. The only reason why he's still here, but I feel like if Weiss can continue to show up the way that he is, maybe he can be that last sixth or seventh receiver we keep, depending on what the Dolphins decide. So I thought that was actually pretty good by Weiss. It was good to see that. You know what I mean? Six receptions, 80 yards, two tutties out of nine targets. That's good. That's some good production. Now, granted, obviously we have what Zach Wilson, Quinn Ewers. They virtually had very similar um very similar production out there. Obviously Zach 15 of 23, Quinn Ewers 11 of 17, Zach with 151 yards, Ewers with 116 and two tutties. Zach had one tutty. Um I'm gonna say this like I did it since the second we signed him. You don't pay a guy $6 million fully guaranteed to not play him. Zach Wilson is our backup quarterback, people. Let's just Take it in, woos, and understand that he's gonna be our backup. But I think we have a solid guy in Quinn Ewers for now, being our third string quarterback. And remember, with the new rules, ladies and gentlemen, because we have an extra game, teams are allowed to carry that third quarterback. On game day, that third quarterback does not count towards the 46 active players you can have. As far as the 53-man roster, they do have to be part of the 53-man roster. That's the only thing. But what the league did to kind of, in case a team wants to not have their QB as part of their 53, they've expanded the practice squad from before it was, I think, 11. Now they changed it to 16, and that was last year. So, hey, we got Nene in the building. What's up, Nene? Finland P in the building. Let's go. Shout out to you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Michelle says, I'm not impressed with Ewers or Wilson. They both sub, but Ewers at least a rookie, so there is still upside. Yeah, yeah, there's upside with Ewers because, again, he is a rookie. However, I'm not going to completely dismiss Wilson. There's still something there. That's why we picked him up. Again, I think that either one might be good for no more than a three game span. You know what I mean? Anything over that, eh, you know what I mean? But ladies and gentlemen, if we're being 1,000% honest, none of these guys should be seeing the floor. Like, I mean, I don't know what other way of saying it. You should not be in this game. It should be the only individual touching these floors or field is Tua. Ain't no way anybody should be um touching that field except Tua. Period. 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 Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Thank you very much. Also, too, in case you guys didn't know, we reached 1,600 subs. Brr, 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 brr. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You know, I'm like Tyreek right now. I figured I'd put on my Tyreek hat and be like, 2,000 subs. He wants 2,000 yards. I want 2,000 subs. That's what I want. On the road, ladies and gentlemen, to 2,000 subs. It's such a blessing. So, that is a testament to you guys sharing the channel, liking. Another thing that I've been getting from a lot of content creators, and not just for like football, even like basketball and other sports, where every year YouTube is deleting people's accounts and taking away subscribers. So please, if you're watching, make sure that you're still subscribed. Please, 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 because that would be a shame. You know what I mean? That would be a shame that it's not even your fault and they're out here just deleting people. And so please, please, please double check and make sure you put in the notification bell so you know when we're live. But you should already know, guys. Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern. Thank you, guys. Thank you, F Money in the building. Thank you, Finland P. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna cook this year. Oh yes, we are. Oh yes, we are. What are the odds Tua plays a whole season and we don't even see them? There's an 80% chance that Tua can get injured. Where did I come up with that number? Out of 5 years, four of them he's missed games. Easy math. So we just have to really, 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 really hope that he can pull it off one more time. And I think if I'm Tua, I'm going into the season like, yes, I got paid. Yes, I'm teetering. I'm that they might keep me or they might not keep me. But one thing is for sure, I'm playing football. So I'm going to come out here, bust my butt, make sure we get all these wins because I'm putting on film for not just the Dolphins, but any other potential team that may need a quarterback. That's the mentality I'd be having if I'm Tua. Man, I'm gonna make sure that I do whatever I gotta do to put up great film, so that way I can go ahead and make sure. Shoot, I'm gonna have a job tomorrow. I mean, next year, whether it's with the Dolphins or whether it's with another team. That's what you gotta do. What's up, Ron P in the building? One of our resident Jets fans. Tua, that's the best option. Sometimes I want to smack sense into Dolphins fans. Respectfully, I get it. I get it. Look, in this offense that was built solely for him, he is the best option. We don't have a head coach that can adjust to the quarterbacks he has as his backups. We don't have a GM that can get quarterbacks with similar play styles so that it could be replicated with those other quarterbacks. So I get it. I totally get it. But you're too funny, Ron. You're too funny. What's up, delusional Patriots fan? Thank you, sir, for coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. What's up, Sco in the building? Another one of our Jets fans. Oh, the Jets are out. The Jets are out. Well, Fields is with us. Yes, yes, you guys got Field. Congratulations. Not a bad pickup. I'll tell you that. Definitely not a bad pickup for you guys. We just gotta see what the young man's gonna do. So hopefully he's in the right system and the right head coach that's gonna get him and maximize his skill set. Okay. So there you have it. That's my recap. I think for this preseason so far, I like what I've seen from our team. I don't put too much stock in preseason. I mean, there are a lot of preseason ballerinas that look amazing, and then regular season, you're like, where did he go? What happened? So I'm not putting too much stock into it, but I still do like to see some of the flashes. Like I said, Theo was definitely one of them that I saw in this last game. Ollie Gordon on back-to-back games. To me, Ollie is definitely one of those guys we need to keep, and I think that we will keep all three of them. Obviously, HN's number one, Jalen Wright is number two. Ollie Gordon, I think, has solidified his position as our third running back, and we're gonna need a third running back, especially with Achan dealing with some injuries here and there. So I like it. I like it. We got our switchblade with Achan that can do it all. He can go in between the tackles. He can go on the outside as well. Jalen Wright, who could also go in between the tackles. But I feel like he's uh I think Jalen Wright, it just based on what he sees, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I like that. I like that. But Ali, he's our bruiser. He's our bruiser back. We need a bruiser back. We need somebody that can actually go in between the tackles and just kind of make his hole essentially. Especially with this O line that's not 100%. You know what I mean? We're gonna need we're gonna need running backs that can adjust, and I think that they will. I'm concerned about H's health. That's a Nene says. Man, that's another one that I'm out here like because last reports, ladies and gentlemen, H's missing the first 3 weeks of the season. The first 3 weeks, which now come to think about it, the Dolphins never gave me what day is today? Thursday. Oh shoot, I gotta check. Maybe they have. No, they probably don't. Probably today, so that's day. Whatever. I'll check maybe. Um, the first 3 games we got at the Colts. Okay. Back home, our first home game versus the Patriots. And then week 3 is gonna be the Buffalo Bills. 2 out of those 3, tough games. Tough games. Colts, the only way I see us losing to the Colts is again if they're running on a high because just Jim Irsay, their longtime owner, passed away this year. They're gonna put him in their ring of honor, and have all that whole ceremony and things like that. So they're gonna be emotionally charged and stuff. That's with those is a little tricky, hit or miss. And let's be honest, and this is something that I can't believe I'm saying this, and I'm gonna go all the way back to Flores, and you'll see why I'm saying this. We haven't beat the Colts, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't. Like the Tennessee Titans, two conference games. We have yet to beat the Colts in the last 5, 6 years. Just like we haven't beat the Titans in the last 5, 6 years. It's crazy to me, but these teams that we have the better team, the better roster, we just haven't. So that's why I'm 50-50 whether or not we actually get this win. That's just me. Should we win game one versus the Colts, even if it's away? Even with versus Daniel Jones? Yes! We are the better team. Will it happen? That's we gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see. But I'm concerned too because what if it's more than just the first 3 weeks? What if it's the first 6 weeks? Man, that's a third of the games. That'd be adding the Jets, which is our third divisional game, then Carolina, and then our trip to and then from traveling to Carolina back home to face the Chargers. Like we're gonna need a chan. We're gonna need a chan there. And just so you guys know too, fan club weekend from my understanding, which I kind of guessed because it almost always happens. Fan club weekend is gonna be week 6. Yeah, because ain't no way it's gonna be later than that. Week 6 versus the Chargers. Sorry, excuse me. Week 6 versus the Chargers, which is October 12th, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll be giving you guys even more information. I know some of you guys like to travel down here for fan club weekend, which is awesome. But I just want to give you that little snippet so you guys can keep that eye. Um, this year will be different in a good way, says Finland P. I hope so, Finland. I hope so. Then he says, and the timing offense will be tested due to them not practicing. I don't like we sit so many guys when your foundation offensively is a timing offense. Let me add to that. If I'm the Dolphins, and I get it, the CBA kind of restricts some of the stuff you can do as far as practice, but nah, man. I think we just try to be a little extra lackadaisical, and we need to practice at all times. In 99-degree weather. Yes, people, that is our superpower down here. We got to do it. Like I don't understand why some of these practice and I've been to training camp. Why is it that they look um like they're not even trying? Like it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. Oh my God, Douglas Veitch. Hey, Miss Phins from Scotland. Whoa, let's go. That's awesome. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for checking out the channel. Appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share. Hey, Miss Fins. What do you think happens if Tua has another concussion? Is it career over or is there a backup plan? Feels like McDaniel last year in Miami and then rebuild. I think with the way that Christopher Greer has set up the contracts is, and great questions by the way, Douglas, kind of lets you know that they're giving it one more shot with this regime because nobody's really under contract past next season. Everybody is on 2026. That's it. They're done, right? So when it comes to the Dolphins, I think that if Tua actually does end up having one more concussion, it's not because thank you. It's not because the Dolphins feel like they need to fully rebuild. It's because they still don't have an answer for this team, this head coach and this quarterback. So if he gets that concussion, I don't think his career over. He said it multiple times. He wants to play. It's his decision. What are we gonna tell him? At the end of the day, it's between him and his doctors and his family to make that decision. I don't know if the Dolphins should take the risk by putting him out there again, but that's gonna be 100% solely on him when it comes to him playing. Well, I do know he does want to play, whether it's for the Dolphins or whether it's for another team, which is why I said earlier, if I'm Tua, I'm gonna keep myself healthy as possible. I'm gonna put out the best film I've ever put out in the National Football League because I want to make sure that whether I play for the Dolphins or I'm playing for another team, everybody has great film on me. Essentially, Tua is going through training camp just like the undrafted free agents, not just like, but you know what I mean, in general, where you have to make sure whenever you get those games, those opportunities in games for the preseason, you're putting out great film because there's going to be Whoo! A couple thousand folks that are not going to get a position in the 53-man roster. Some will end up getting the 53, some will end up getting some practice squad. At the end of the day, you got to put the film in, because even then, you still got other leagues like the XFL, the Canadian Football League, so on and so forth. So you have to take advantage of every opportunity. Tua, I don't think his career is going to be over because I don't think he wants it to be over. Is there a backup plan for the Miami Dolphins? For now, they're sticking with Wilson and Ewers. That's what they have. But again, neither of those guys. Well, Ewers is on a rookie contract, but besides Ewers, nobody's really past 2026. So you can expect something to happen this year at most, and then from there, I don't think it's going to be a full rebuild. But I think that there will be some major changes done within the Dolphins, in my opinion. But great question, great question. Hope to see our first looks at Waller today. We have to see. We have to see. Says Joe. I think it's going to be very interesting if Waller's able to come back. He's been out for 2 years, obviously retired. Let's see, can he get game ready, which is what we need him to be at. Now, again, guys, I'm not putting too much stock on the tight end position. The Miami Dolphins in this offense do not use the tight end. Last year with John, it was an anomaly because we were throwing a wrinkle on our offense. It wasn't because we actually emphasized the tight end position here, which makes no sense when you have nothing but short receivers on the outside. You would think they would want a tall receiver, aka tight end, to leak through the middle or to take those fade routes in the end zone. But nope. Why would we want a tight end that's 6'6" and can catch anything? Makes no sense. So yeah, that's where we're at right now with the Dolphins when it comes to what do you call it? When it comes to the depth and things like that and what to expect. As far as transactions are concerned, ladies and gentlemen, the Dolphins have obviously done a lot this August. So as you guys may or may not know, I'm gonna go back to where we are. I'm gonna go back to the last couple weeks. So um, we signed O lineman Mason Brooks to a contract, placed Yodney just Kajust, yeah, Kajusti, On injured reserve, they also signed linebacker Matthew Judon and corner Cameron Dantzler Sr. to contract. They waived wide receiver Tariq Black and punter Ryan Stonehouse. They've also activated tight end Darren Waller from the physically unable to perform list. Matthew Judon, ladies and gentlemen, very interesting. Very, very interesting pickup for the Miami Dolphins. Real quick. Yes, 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 yes. Shake Money, I see you. Are we still doing League Wide Wednesday, Miss Fins? Yes, yes, yes. We are. So if you look at the beginning of the show, I kind of gave all the Miss Fins updates. We have our Miss Fins Fantasy League, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be starting up again. It's gonna be a 12 person league, guys. It is a paid league like before. The draft will be the first week of NFL, either that Monday, September the 1st, the Tuesday the 2nd, or the Wednesday the 3rd. It's more than likely either Monday or Wednesday. We have to see. But those are the days that we have for the draft. This weekend, I will be setting up both the fantasy football league and the Pick'ems, the Misfits Pick'ems challenge as well. That is back. That is still free. So you can sign up for both, and then hopefully you guys win. But yes, we are doing a fantasy league. We still have the Pick'ems challenge this year, which will be our fourth annual for both, and it'll actually be our fourth season of League Wide Wednesday with myself and my co-host, Mr. Color Commentary, who will be live Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, guys. So definitely come check that out. This season's gonna be great. As you guys may have been teased, we do have a new show. It's gonna be Dolphins Media Zone with myself and Big C. We're working out the kinks as far as the dates and time. Might still be on Tuesdays, but we do have to change the time, so we'll keep you posted on that as well. But that's the updates, just so you guys are aware. For Miss Fins and Miss Fins channel. So thank you, Shake Money. Appreciate it. And that note, guys, hit the like button, share, subscribe. Please make sure that you are still subscribed. Apparently, YouTube has been unsubscribing people. So go ahead and double check, make sure that you're still subscribed. And become a member, guys. It's a great way for you to support the channel. To become a member, it's just a few dollars a month, and it really does go right back to the channel. So thank you for that. Appreciate y'all. Moving on. Matthew Judon, ladies and gentlemen, the linebacker the Miami Dolphins have picked up. Do you guys think this is a great pickup? Do you think this is something that the Dolphins definitely should have done? Somebody that we're familiar going up against, obviously playing for the Patriots. Is this somebody that you think was a great pickup? I got my notifications this morning. Awesome, awesome. That's because you have the bell for the notifications, guys. So subscribe, put on the notification, so you guys know Miss Fence is live. So thank you, thank you. Finland P says, I like yours as our number 2. He'll be number 3, honestly. So Matthew Judon, in case you guys do or do not know, he is from Louisiana, 6'3". Let's go. I like that. I like that. That part I like. 265 pounds. Okay. He was drafted in 2016, 5th round. He was drafted by the Ravens, played there from 2016 to 2020. Then went to the Patriots from 2021 to 2023. Then on 2024, he was with the Falcons. And now this year, he's with the Miami Dolphins. 4-time Pro Bowler, first team All American. That's awesome. So he's got some good stuff. 410 tackles. Ooh, overall in his career. That's what I'm talking about. 72 sacks, 9 forced fumbles, 4 fumble recoveries, 19 pass deflections, 1 interception, 1 defensive touchdown. So as you can tell, he's got experience. He's definitely got experience. Again, My main concern with everybody that the Dolphins bring in is he gonna be healthy? Now he signed for 1 year, $6 million contract with the Dolphins this past week. Very interesting. We got to see exactly how he's gonna do. Now, one good thing that I see out of his entire, with the exception of 2023, where he only played 4 games due to injury. Last season, he played all 17 games, started 15 of them. I like that. That is his availability. That I like. He had 41 combined tackles, 25 solo tackles. He assisted on 16 of them. He had 5.5 sacks that season last year, and also got that interception for 27 yards and a tutty. So recently, he's had some good um, production. That's what you want to see. But I'm not 1,000% like super woo, because again, it's a linebacker. Guys, we need corners. Like our secondaries where we need help. Why do we have more linebackers? Yeah, I'm just saying. Like we need we need corners. That's where we're severely lacking. So why didn't we actually do that? I don't know. I still think it's interesting to see what they end up wanting to do. But at the end of the day, we gotta see. It's not nothing's really guaranteed. And put that whole one thing I will say, I love my DC. I think that Anthony Weaver is definitely gonna be able to utilize him. If he can continue to stay healthy, that's great for us. And if he can have that impact, even better. Even better. Phil MP says our defense will be our backbone this year. Man, our defense has been the backbone every single year. Every single year. So I'm not surprised with that. Douglas says, who's been your favorite Dolphins player? Nobody remembers. And why? Example, yeah, Jai, fantasy relevance, but never broke out into that standout player. Oh, people remember Jai Jai. He won a Super Bowl. I remember Jai Jai. Amazing, amazing running back. That at 200 yards per game running back that literally we gave up to the Eagles for what again? So, but no, it was good. I don't really have a underrated kind of player. My all-time favorite player is Jason Taylor. Second to him, Mike Gesicki. Mike Gesicki. Everybody knows I love him. What's up, Trailblazer? Welcome, welcome, welcome. 100% the Dolphins' backbone has been the defense since Brian Flores' first year in Miami. Facts. And you could even go back behind that either. You can go past Flores. Even with Adam Gase, even with Philbin, even with Sperano, the Dolphins D has been pretty decent for the last 10 years. Multiple different DCs, I get it. But overall, same standard. Now they've been great for the last 6 years between Flores and then obviously Vic and then now Weaver. But don't have to worry about our defense. I'm always worried about our offense. That's the problem I have. So it's gonna be interesting. I see you, Drew Blazer. Welcome. Which game are you most excited for the Dolphins to prove themselves this year? Mine is the Steelers game, December away against former players. Says Joe. Yeah, Bills week 3. Let's start out with Bills week. Actually, I'm gonna be 1,000% honest. If we don't beat the Patriots at home in week 2, I'm already like, nah. Season's over. Forget it. And I told you guys this. One word. Vrabel. Oh, Miss Phins, what you mean? We've been sweeping up every year for the last since Tua's been here. Yeah, that's true. We've never faced Brable as a Patriot coach. We have faced him as a coach, though. Another reason why we haven't beat this man or Tennessee. He was my first option, who I wanted instead of Mike McDaniel. I almost wish the Titans would have never um, fired him because I wanted McDaniel to get fired and I wanted him to replace McDaniel. There you go. I said it. Like that's like I wanted him to replace McDaniel. I'm not gonna walk away from that. It's what I wanted. So, eh, I know what I wanted. What did you want? I wanted Brable because see, to me, he's like in between McDaniel and Flores. That's what I wanted. You know, but oh, what a miracle! Some people, I can't, I can't. Anywho, yeah. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at when it comes to the Dolphins. What's up? Another one of our awesome members, LA Rams in the building. Let's go. Hit the like. Yes, guys, hit the like button, share, subscribe. Shout out to everybody on Twitter and Twitch. Man, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody on YouTube too. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. We're getting ready to get out of here. So I gotta work. But yeah, y'all ready for football? We ready, man. We are so ready for football. God, I'm so ready for football. Ross only hires rookie head coaches. That's not true. Or is it? Dang, get the heck out of here. Get out of here, True Blazer. Yo, I can't. Nah. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to look that up because I think you're right. And if you're right, another reason why I get upset with these Dolphins, man. Another reason. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Dolphins updates, ladies and gentlemen. For yeah, I know that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I gotta go back. Philbin, Gase, Flores, Mike. You want to go prior to Philbin? Who was it? Technically, no, because Philbin replaced Sperano, and Sperano was a interim before he got the position. Same thing with Dan Campbell, and he never got a shot. So, holy smokes, man, that might be right. That's you would think after a few they'd figure that out, but they haven't. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Do me a favor if you haven't done so already. If you continue to like the channel and you're enjoying the content, please hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Everybody on Twitter and Twitch, come over here to YouTube, guys. We want to get to 2,000 subs. Help a sister out. 2,000 subs. That's what we want. 2,000 subs. Let's make it happen. 2,000 subs. Yeah. Like and subscribe. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. And just to recap really quickly, what's up, Michael K? Coming in here in the last second. Um, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We have the Misfits Fantasy League that will come on again. We're doing our draft September 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, which is that first week of the NFL season. We already got it's gonna be a total of 12 slots. We got 3 of them already filled. Well, 4 of them already filled, because yeah. We already got 4 of them already filled. Okay, it is going to be a paid league like the last few years. This is going to be our 4th annual Miss Fins Fantasy Football League. Okay, if you want to join the football league, it's very easy. Hit me up on Twitter. Excuse me. Sorry. Wow, I don't know where that came from. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram. You can also message me. You email me at misfins@yahoo.com. You can find the Misfits website. Oh, not website. I keep saying website. Email too in the description of this video and in our homepage as well. Misfins@yahoo.com. MISSPHINS@yahoo.com. So that way we can go ahead and get that done. It is going to be a paid league. I'm going to set everything up this weekend. We're also doing our 4th annual Misfits Pick'ems Challenge. So go ahead and check that out too. That one is free, like always, and you get to win a snazzy um, prize at the end. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Just an update for the Dolphins, an update for the channel as well. Next week, we got even more content for you. You can expect to see Monday to Friday again, like we do every season, unless something major happens. And guys, again, thank you for your patience. I've been rather sick the last week. Another cool thing too, you will find me week 3 in Buffalo for the Buffalo event over there with Roundtable Sports. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna be enjoying it. So guys, if you're out there, come support Miss Fins too. I appreciate y'all. I love you guys. Take care. I will see you tomorrow as well in the morning. So hit that like button, share, subscribe, and I will see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.